This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wildcats will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Kansas's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Using his legs, it's Williams. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Receiver in motion now. He decides to keep it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Back to throw. It's Daniels. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Keeping it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He finds his man. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Wildcats offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Wildcats. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Daniels. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, he played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, it's Daniels. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Wildcats will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks into the clear. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
To the air, it's Daniels. Grabbed by the receiver. Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Jayhawks look to keep this drive moving. We'll give it to the running back.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Jayhawks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Trying to muscle for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. Receiver left alone, easy completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Quarterback operating an empty set. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. And he's brought down at the 3-yard line. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to find some room. It's Williams. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, so much to break down, from a spirited start to the Sunflower Showdown between Kansas and K-State. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Whether it's rock chalk or EMAW, these two always deliver. As compelling an in-state rivalry as there is.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. An important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He has first down yardage at the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? On the move now. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks into open space. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kansas State, 23. Kansas, 13.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Makes a quick catch. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Jayhawks are in the red zone. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Kansas, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Johnson. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Daniels. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Jayhawks looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Past the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Henderson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. But completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He puts it on the turf. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Pounding away with the run game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looks to his left and makes the... Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance. From the snap, quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And